You are not alone right now. You are reading this, maybe in your room, maybe surrounded by people. But somewhere, deep inside, there is a silence that nobody else can hear. And you know exactly what I mean. Because loneliness isn't about being alone. You can be in a crowded room, at a wedding, laughing with friends, and still feel completely invisible. That feeling? Scientists are now calling it one of the most dangerous conditions a human being can experience. Not dramatic, not an exaggeration. Dangerous. Because what loneliness does to your brain and your body is something nobody warned you about. And today, that changes. In 2015, a landmark study by Brigham Young University analyzed data from over 3 million people. The conclusion was shocking. Loneliness increases the risk of early death by 26%. That's more than obesity, more than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. But why? When your brain detects loneliness, it activates the same threat response as physical danger. Your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, goes into high alert. Cortisol floods your body. Your immune system weakens. Your heart works harder. Your brain literally cannot tell the difference between being chased by a predator and sitting alone in a quiet room feeling unseen. To your nervous system, both feel like survival threats. And when that alarm never turns off, the damage builds, quietly, invisibly. Here's what makes loneliness truly terrifying. It doesn't just affect how you feel. It changes how you think. Neuroscientist John Cacioppo spent 30 years studying loneliness. What he found was haunting. Chronically lonely people begin to see the world differently. Their brains become hypervigilant, constantly scanning for threats, rejection, signs that people don't like them. A friend doesn't reply quickly? Threat. Someone looks away mid-conversation? Rejection. An invitation doesn't come? Proof that nobody cares. The brain rewires itself to expect abandonment. And here's the cruelest part. This rewiring makes loneliness self-reinforcing. The lonelier you feel, the more your brain pushes people away to protect itself. It becomes a cycle with no visible exit. Not because you're broken, because your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Protect you, even when protection becomes the prison. We talk about loneliness like it's an emotion. It's not just an emotion, it's a physical condition. Research from University of Chicago found that lonely people have higher levels of inflammation in their bodies, the same inflammation linked to heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Their sleep is disrupted. The brain stays half alert, waiting for danger that never comes. Their cognitive function declines faster with age. And perhaps most devastating, their brain's reward system changes. Things that used to bring joy stop working. Food loses taste. Music loses color. Laughter feels hollow. Because the brain, without genuine human connection, slowly begins to shut down the systems that make life worth living. This isn't sadness. This is your brain starving. So what do you do? First, understand this. Loneliness is not a personality flaw. It is not weakness. It is not your fault. It is a signal. The same way hunger tells you that your body needs food, loneliness tells you that your soul needs connection. The research is clear. The antidote is not grand gestures. It's small, real moments of being truly seen. One honest conversation. One person who listens without judgment. One moment where you don't have to perform or pretend. That is enough to begin rewiring the brain back. Cacioppo's final research before he passed showed something beautiful. Even one meaningful connection was enough to reverse years of neurological damage from loneliness. 1. So if this video found you in a quiet moment, know that it found you for a reason. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. And you are not as alone as your brain is telling you right now. Share this with someone who needs to hear it today, because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do for a lonely person is simply let them know they were seen. See you in the next one.